But still, I'm not seeing an obvious
cause of failure.
Yeah, if it's in the manifold.
Yo. Isn't it always nice when you find something?
In the last episode, we left Ibiza hoping for a quiet sail south to the mainland. Instead, we watched our engine swallow liters of coolant with no sign of where it was going. So with the engine out of action, we sailed back to Formentera in Ibiza. Now, safely at anchor, it was time to stop guessing.
2.3 knots.
Somewhere inside this 46-year-old engine was an answer. We just had to find it.
But this time it doesn't, because I've got, our whole engine is Imperial, and I've got 2 dedicated Imperial sets. And they're all really well organized. It makes me happy.
Is it emptying?
Yeah, empty. So I'm just taking all the salt water out.
Yes. We're just letting it piss into the bilge.
Yeah.
That's quite a lot of build-up, eh?
There's like 20 liters in here.
We can see it's pissing out every time the boat is rolling.
You can hear it drawing air from the exhaust elbow.
Yeah? Okay, so after doing a little bit of thinking, so we're gonna flush that mixer. We're gonna open the header tank and we're gonna have a little bit of an inspection of what's going on in there. Oh, okay. Holy shit. So that's where the flippin' 17 liters of water went last night. I'm like sitting here to provide emotional support to Stu, and he's asked me for a screwdriver, and I didn't even have to lift my butt because a really handy little toolbox, right? It's right here, and I give it to husband right there. I was useful in this process, so.
Okay, we can now get to the heat exchanger, which is great. A little bit of salt water buildup, but no obvious corrosion.
Okay.
Okay, this is all the coolant coming out.
Yeah.
How much water can be inside this damn engine, man? So I don't know whether to twist it out or to pull it out.
There come the cavalry, the legendary Ordaki, with Pedro from the world famous Isle of Man and Rona from the UK.
From hell!
From?
Hell!
Oh.
Someone call AA!
Pan. We need Otaki help, thank you. I'm so glad to see your friends. Oh.
It's so hot.
The emotional support that I just felt the emotional support that I needed as I saw them. I was just bottling it all up before.
And then back through the other half to there.
Right,
But it's not, because this is salt water and this is coolant. This looks like one of those old Soviet gas masks. Just with one eye. Oh,
Okay.
awesome. 3/4 of the side of the engine taken off. We've got like all of the raw water piping, the exhaust elbow, the caps, all of the... Good job, Eddie. Give me an elbow. Oh, there we go. Yeah, good job.
Take yourself.
Yes, what a job, eh?
But still, I'm not seeing an obvious
Cause of failure.
cause of failure.
Ew.
Huh?
Oh, wow.
Housing is really good.
We put this in that washing up bowl, we just rinse out the fluid.
Yeah. The thing is, I'm still not seeing a losing 5 liters in 20 minutes problem, which makes me start wondering whether this is even the right place.
This is us.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Stu and Dee. We're not lifelong sailors. We're just two people learning every day, trying to trust ourselves and live life a little more intentionally.
I am your father.
But more than anything, we want this to feel like a place amongst old friends. So welcome aboard.
So we took the heat exchanger out, which we thought was going to be the cause of our leak. And there's nothing obvious. So I've done a little bit of a brainstorm and decided to carry on with the investigation. They're going to undo a bunch more parts. I'll let them explain, but it's not really looking like we're going to be able to fix that in a day. Like, this is going to be ordering parts and probably a week. And meanwhile, we don't have an engine, so we're kind of stranded out here. And this is messing up all of our plans for the rest of the year. Yes.
Yeah, if this is in the manifold.
Okay. Basically stripping this thing down.
That's easy.
Take this one and then lift it up and then spring.
You see how it's very wet.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
Look there. There's your hole.
That's it.
What is it?
Your hole.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's the housing.
Isn't it always nice when you find something?
Yeah. Okay. Do we think this is the source of our
Yes.
problem?
Yes.
Okay.
And if not, it was the source of the coming problem, 100%.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Looks like you're holding a fish that you just caught.
Are you meant to kiss it?
Yay, we found a problem!
Yeah.
So, we took
We
out
could
but
price this.
yeah.
I don't think this is an off-the-pot shelf.
It's not like buying an oil filter.
No, no.
Yeah.
Somewhere on the island, we take it to a fabricator
Yeah.
and we ask them, please, sir,
Please.
what can you do for two troubled 30-year-olds?
This is a case of the classic post-engine work swimming shower, salt water. Do you want it down there?
Leave it there.
Oh.
Night shift equipment's on display. And when this engine goes back together, it is going to be like phenomenally better than what it was. It's literally brand new, because the only other thing, we're fixing two problems at once there on that exhaust manifold, which was the face that was corroding away and everything. And like, once this goes back together, this engine is going to be like literally almost brand new. Website for really cool.
Hi, Abel.
Hey, Bo,
Did we just pick up the anchor
under sail.
under sail?
First people ever to do it. I mean, ever since they invented the diesel engine in 1200 AD.
Just make sure we don't bump into that massive
Yeah,
field.
but
So we just picked up our anchor without an engine and with opening up the sails right as we picked up the anchor, and that felt like a pro move. I am not too unimpressed with ourselves.
I think we did quite well.
Yeah. We're like real sailors now.
It was rather anticlimactic,
Yeah.
to be honest. There's no big hum of the engine. Pick up the anchor when there was like just off the bed, pulled out the Genoa and bow thrust the right side, and just took the roaring 8 knots of wind.
Yeah, bo.
Yeah, bo.
Now that we know the problem and that we're ready to go forward, we're going to Talamanca, where all of our friends will be, so we will have a support system. Then a few days to try and fix this thing.
We'll give you guys a full update a little bit later about what needs to be done and what is standing between us and being mobile.
Okay, let's have a look.
Power on.
getting close, I'm going to start pulling in the Jenny. And I'm thinking about going somewhere.
Yeah, do you want to reef a little bit the Jenny or like put it in a bit or?
Pull it in by hand when we get a bit closer.
Okay.
We're going 3 knots.
Okay. It's not like there's like a million boats around, but since we have our sails out, we still have priority, technically.
Does anything else look like a troubling that I'm missing between our 12 o'clock and our 4 o'clock?
No, negative. Everything is looking good on the starboard side. Hombre, move your boat. We're under duress. Okay, Stu, I think it's time we turn. Good job. What's our speed?
We go 1.7, but just hold on.
Cool. Yes, I'm just waiting for your command to drop it.
A little bit on the wrong side of the wind.
Should I just drop it because we're 50 meters away from this other boat there?
Yeah, you can drop it now.
$10 meters, 20, 40. I guess we're in about 10, 12 meters or something.
How bad? We're at 11 meters.
So that's 45.
Cool, good job.
So we've dropped 45 meters of chain. It's probably all piled up on top of each other because there's no wind to get us to lay it properly backwards. But yeah, I think that was we did pretty good considering.
I've been walking around all morning trying to find a welder to weld this for us. And the first one kind of said no, even though I sent him photos. He says, oh no, this is worse than I thought. He ground it back. I'm going to look for more replacements. There's another welder that I wanted to try, but he was closed today. I think I've walked just now kilometer 4, kilometer 5. It's so hot. Wow. I'm carrying around my little baby in the back here. I'll put a post on the Perkins Marine Engines and the Perkins 4236 Facebook groups, which are really active and super helpful. And I've got a bunch of advice here, but specifically I've got a guy in Norway who says that he has a manifold. So this group is actually really helpful. A lot of people think that it can be repaired. I just noticed that it is literally 90% humidity right now.
Yeah.
Our floors are wet this morning. There's literal wet floors.
Yeah. Was it negative? I think we're gonna have to find a new one. So that was a complete bust.
So this is like the 5th time we walked down the streets, which is nice. It's definitely not 33 degrees and 90% humidity. It's normally a bit too easy, so what I do is I just strap 16 kilograms of cast aluminium exhaust manifold on my back.
Yeah.
To make it a bit more challenging.
That's how you do a proper workout. Love to do this.
After a few days of going from welder to welder, we were starting to run out of options. Our manifold is no longer made, and finding one now means finding another old Perkins somewhere in the world willing to give up its parts. And then my phone rang. There was a guy in Norway who had one. Second hand, the right part, and somehow after everything it felt like we might have found our way out. We made a plan, arranged the shipping, and all we had to do now was wait.
The floor side that's on.
So then, oh yeah, there we go.
Was that plugged?
Yeah. Editing Stu from the future here. So we went with the manifold from Norway. Because Norway to Spain, that's easy, right? 2-day delivery. No convoluted customs process, right? UPS is definitely not going to lose all understanding of where our package is along this process. It's definitely not going to take over 6 weeks, right? I guess you'll find out next week.